The two biggest things that I learned about carbs on my plant-based diet and this diet challenge as a whole. So number one is that carbs are not bad, but they are dangerous. And two, carbs can cloud me mentally. So off of number one, carbs are dangerous. So on my carnivore diet, I had all protein, all fat, zero carb. And my body, for the first time in my life, felt naturally full before I really had to think to stop eating. And that was a really, really cool feeling. I could just kind of naturally feel satisfied and all of a sudden be like, I don't need to eat anymore. Then, all of a sudden, my protein went down. What's up, pig? My protein went down and my carbs went way up. And I found myself having a really hard time feeling satisfied. So I would frequently eat and hope to arrive at that point of feeling naturally full. And sometimes I would overdo it and just feel stuffed. So overall, on a high carb diet, I think it's super easy to overeat, to feel bloated, and to gain weight. And I think that style of diet, which is super common, across the country, I think that is the reason that so many Americans are overweight, is because eating so many carbs requires a ton of consumption control. A lot of people can struggle with that, and I absolutely can too. And I just mentioned I can eat and eat and eat. And at some point, I'm just like, holy cow, I am absolutely stuffed. I feel like crap, and my body never really felt naturally satisfied. And now all of a sudden, everything's a mess. Number two, carbs can cloud me mentally. So there were a few times that significantly I'd eat carbs and right away feel like complete crap. Honestly, kind of feeling hungover, honestly feeling mildly depressed. If I feel shitty physically, I feel shitty mentally. It's really all connected. So, the understanding of that, I guess it just really stunk. It frequently were, I guess, whenever I'd have grain-based carbs, not every time, but the times that it did happen, it was always grain-based carbs. So that's just something that I'm super aware of. I think in general, as I transition out of this diet challenge, I'm definitely going to be limiting my carb intake and looking to up my protein intake a ton. For the reasons just mentioned, but honestly, I do struggle with overeating like a lot of people do. And if I want to be feeling best physically so that I can feel best mentally, I really think that a limited carb intake is necessary. That's not to say that you can't, do well and survive and thrive on a high carb diet, but it really does require a lot of consumption control and a lot of understanding of your body. That at this point, I'm just not exactly, feeling that way or interested in having that constant regimentation over myself. Again, referencing back to carnivore, when I had all that protein, feeling naturally full and satisfied for the first time in my life, prior to my mind needing to say, all right, Ryan, put the damn fork down, was awesome. So that's what I'm going to be heading into moving forward. Two biggest takeaways about carbs. Hope you learned a little bit. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you. Peace.